Hey guys, this is Rahul and you are watching a Techwith Gest. Today in this video we are going to talk about what is a kernel, feature of kernel and function of a kernel and why it is important, where did it come from. Well, let me explain. Multitasking operating system have a kernel of one form or another. Windows has a kernel, OS has a kernel, iOS has a kernel, Windows Phone has a kernel, and of course Android has a kernel. In simple terms, a kernel is a software component at the core of an operating system that manage system resources such as memory, input-output device, and CPU processing. It acts as a bridge between the software application and the hardware components, and it is responsible for controlling how different program access and use system resource. The kernel is essentially for the proper functioning of an operating system, and it is loaded into memory when a computer start up. The features of kernel depend on a specific operating system. It is a part of, but in general some common features of kernel include memory management, process management, security. Now we must be wondering, what is the memory management? The kernel manages the memory of computer, is allocated and work for memory for various programs as required. Now let's talk about process management. The kernel create and manages processes which are instances of program running on the computer. And security, the kernel provides security features such as access control, which ensure that only authorized users can access the sensitive resources on the computer. So these were some of the features of the kernel. Where are the more features in it? Now we are going to talk about the work of the kernel. We have come to know about the kernel. What is the kernel? We have also come to know about its feature. Now we know what are the function of kernel. A monolithic kernel is a single code or block of program. It provides all the essential service provided by the operating system. It is a simple design that creates a separate communication layer between hardware and software. The microkernel manages all system resources in this type of kernel. The services are implemented in the separate address spaces. User services are stored in the user address space and kernel services are stored under the kernel address space. So it helps to reduce the size of both kernel and operating system. The design and implementation of the kernel can vary widely depending on the specific operating system. It is a part of some kernels such as monolithic kernel used in Linux provide all the necessary system services between a single kernel image. Other kernels such as a microkernel used in Mac OS provide a minimal set of service and rarely on the process to handle more complex tasks. Overall, the kernel is a critical part of any operating system, providing the essential service needed to ensure that application can run reliably